The Frames Per Second podcast.
All right, welcome to the Frames Per Second podcast, where we are reviewing the brand new Netflix show, The Vince Staples Show. This is season 2, 6 episodes of the dark dramedy, they're calling it. Not supposed to be too funny, but funny enough. So I'll go around the room here to see what you guys thought about it. Rod, what'd you think about the Vince Staples Show?
Why you start with me? Damn. I was making too much of a face on it. I don't know, man. It's not, I don't know if it's hitting the way that he wants it to. And I said this about the last one to a certain extent. And I thought because of the second one, he would get there. I don't know if he ever heard our review, and I know he fucked with us, man. But I hate to be critical of it, but I just got to be honest. It's just like, it's missing somewhere. I like some of the commentary on it, but I think overall, it doesn't quite get there for me. But I do like some of the commentary in it. You know what I'm saying? I would love for him to come on the show and explain this shit, honestly, just like shit that I might be missing or whatever. But no, it's just okay to me. Okay. It's just okay to me. It's not great. And I thought it would, and that's what I said about the last one. It's not great, but it's cool. You know what I mean? And I guess it's just kind of still there. And honestly, like a little bit less than the first one.
He gonna beat your ass.
I hate that because I fuck with Vince so
So he was
heavy.
swinging in this movie too, bro.
I fuck with Vince heavy, and he knows it. And I would, like I said, I would love for him to come on the show and explain it. But yeah,
We'll get into what didn't work for you, Rod. Mike, what did you think about it?
It was all right.
Same thing?
No, I think I might have liked it a little bit more than Rod, but it was fine. And there were this one had more of like a weird horror edge to it.
It did,
So
right?
I was entertained. I know we said before, at least I said, I don't want to blame y'all. I said before that it feels very much like his version of Atlanta.
Yeah.
This felt even more like his version of Atlanta.
Yeah.
But I think I enjoyed it just as much as the first season, maybe even a little bit more, because I mean that episode where they were in the car had me in literal tears. Damn near the
That was a good
whole episode. So I think him taking like a darker turn for this one was a good move. So no, I liked it.
He did come out and say this will be darker than the first season.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
I mean, some of that stuff worked for him in the first one. But yeah,
Ken, what'd you think?
One, I'm glad that it was only 2.5 hours for all 6 episodes. Even though I feel like you probably need. I don't know why he's only doing 22, 23 minutes. But maybe that's all they can give him. But overall, I enjoyed it. I liked the darker horror side that he was doing with it. You know, some clear messaging, some not so clear. You know, you have to kind of really think and process what's going on. For me, the standout was the mom.
Oh, yes.
I mean, she
carried it.
She killed it.
Yes, she was absolutely brilliant. It felt like Vince was doing a lot of attempts at acting. He was trying to act more at this one with certain facial expressions and stuff like that. When the first one, I felt like he was just being him. And this one, it felt like he was trying to put on some acting chops in certain scenes, especially early on. But a show about Vince Staples being Vince Staples is an interesting sort of weird meta type show that you're doing. Like, because there was a lot of that in this movie about him being in this world, but also being a superstar in this world. And, aren't you making the show? When is the next season? That sort of thing that he was doing.
That worked for me. That was one of my favorite things about it. Like just the meta version of like, oh, this is Vince Staples, but it's an exaggerated version, almost like some Curb Your Enthusiasm, Seinfeld type stuff. So that was pretty cool. I agree with you, Ken. The mother also stand out. Like I feel like the episodes that she weren't in definitely declined from the episodes that she were in. And I feel like it started high, and then I was with you, Rod. It started like just going downhill. By the time you get to episode 6, it's like, okay. I'm glad this exists, but I could have enjoyed it more if something else were in there. Maybe it's a more comedic people that I recognize, maybe some other actors, but it definitely lacked something. But I did still enjoy it. I appreciated it. I liked the dark turn, like you said, Mike. I did like the horror feel of it as well. So all in all, it was worth the 2.5 hour watch. I thought it was going to be 6 hours versus an hour episode. So I'm glad it was 28 minutes. I'm glad that they didn't do that. I forgot, like you said, Rod, that they do the shorter shows.
Yeah,
before I
yeah,
got
yeah.
into
They
it.
do the
So
shorter shows.
I knocked it out pretty quickly.
I like that it exists too. I will say that.
Yep. All right, so the first episode is called Country Mane, M-A-N-E.
That's funny.
And this Vince, of course, is a fictionalized character of himself. He begins the new season reeling from the death of his uncle, James Brown. His uncle James, he embarks on a road trip with his mom Anita and his sister Bree. And the whole theme for this episode is grief, family legacy, and departure from his usual environment, where he's leaving the beach and going to his uncle's funeral. Did this first episode jump out to you guys? Like, what did you think about it watching it?
This is probably my favorite episode out of the whole shit. I liked the start, like, and I kind of felt like I wish it would have kind of stayed here on like more like industry type of shit than the whole OJ Elite is type shit that they did. I think I wanted more of this, and it kind of started kind of veering away from this idea. Like, we didn't even hear about this shit anymore. Like, you know, let me tell you, I could let you know about the music industry or whatever. You know,
You talk about the interaction with the producer.
yeah, I like that. I like what they did with that. You know, I feel like he's closer to that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's closer than that than what the story ended up being about.
He just completely shitted on that producer in front of his face and not even knowing it was a producer.
I felt like it was going there when he was saying, "Man, this team don't do nothing for him." It's like, it gotta be a dude right here. Was that funny to you, Ken?
I was still trying to get back into like his sort of comedic style. You know, it's very dry, deadpan. You hear the line. It's no laugh track or anything like that. But I think for me, man, it was just the mama that she stood out immediately, ASAP, like cussing his ass out every single moment. I wanted to see less events.
Damn.
In the first, I sorry, I did. Like when he went to the machine, and then they got stuck, and then he ran and jumped into it and failed that.
That's not how you do it. You got to rock it back and
Yeah,
forth.
you gotta do it.
Yeah. You know, him, giving the guy money, getting the car towed, all that stuff. I did like when he threatened the rep. It was like, my mom's crazy and shit like that.
That was good, man. I think he do a good job in acting there. When he pulled him to the side, he's like, "I didn't talk to you right back here." Privately. What'd you think about it, Mike?
I like this episode. I thought it was funny. Yeah, his mom definitely took a bit of the shine from Vince, but no, it was good.
And I don't even know if she was acting, bro.
That's
Nah,
her
she's
though.
just
She's
that good.
underrated.
Yeah,
She's
Vanessa-
underrated.
Who is that?
Is
I
it?
forget her
Vanessa
name.
Del Calloway.
Del Calloway, yep.
Yeah, she's great. She's dope. She's definitely underrated.
Okay.
It seems like he told her, "This is how my mom acts, and just do this
And just
time.
do
Just
this.
do go
Bro,
10.
I thought that was his
go to
real mom
10."
for a minute.
But he in interviews and stuff, he talks
That's how
about
he
his
talks
mom
to- that's
being
how
like
his mom
that.
been.
He's
Yeah.
like him.
Tyler's mom is like that,
Facts.
too.
He was
Tyler,
like,
the
me and my
creator.
mom are friends. Like that's my homegirl.
Yeah.
So like they talk to each other like that, which I found out hilarious. Rod, the grocery scene has some interesting shots from like a camera angle.
That part,
yeah.
aesthetically, like, this shit is great. Cinematography, I've always commended him on that with his music videos. Even the artsy creative shit that he does, he's very, you just wouldn't think this from a fucking gangster dude. Like the shit he be doing. You just wouldn't expect that. So it's always just like, it's just always surprising to me that he's just that creative. So, but now it's dope though. It's dope. It's like one of those, you can't judge this book by its cover. Like, the dude is fucking dope when it comes to creativity. I think he wrote this shit too. He did a lot of writing on here. So, but nah, as far as the shots and stuff, yeah, the shots were, I'm trying to think of one in particular. Like, he did a lot of pans. He did a lot of dolly work here. Yeah, man, he did some traditional things here.
Some
That
good
was
like
dope.
film making stuff, right? Yeah.
No, he absolutely did. He
I
definitely-
know it's not that type of review, but I think Vince's talent speaks to the systemic issues we have because there's a lot of talented, creative people that are stuck that we don't get a chance to utilize their talent. As he was just one that did.
Yeah.
So
Like even the lighting on the on the Countryman Mini Cooper, that was dope.
Hilarious.
He called that shit Countryman. That's funny, but it's a Countryman. It's called Countryman. It's the type of Mini Cooper. It's like their deluxe version or whatever. But even the way they lit that shit was dope.
So I like how Vince was presenting as to I've been going through this shit with my uncle. I ain't shaved. I ain't done none of this, and how that comes back when he tell dude to Google him.
Yeah, he didn't.
And he
believe it was
look
him.
at it. White dude was like, I don't think that's you.
That was funny.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Like that was one of the laugh out moments for me. And then especially when black dude walked through, he was like, "Man, tell him who I am."
He was like, "Fuck you." Now he kind of took the
did a
shine
good
in this
job,
one. I
too.
know
That
that
dude was
I know the mother was great, but man, his cameo was fucking stellar.
Yeah,
He did a good job.
He came
man.
out and pulled his shirt up, and it had the name across it. I was like, "Oh no, you fucked up, Vince."
And I think this was good commentary on because Vince don't seem like one of those type of dudes where he tell people a lot like, man, you can Google who I am. Like he could come off as very regular, very just. So I'm sure that this happens to him, and I really enjoyed how he told that story on, like,
yeah, I did like cause I didn't even know Vince could grow a beard, bro.
yeah, he looked like scruffy, rough. Like I was like, damn,
That's a good
Vince.
point. I never
I was like,
realized.
man.
Yeah, he does. He is like kind of baby faced, like shaved and shit.
Yeah, like Vince going through it, bro.
I didn't even think about that part.
All right, anything else about episode 1?
Nah, like I said, I feel like this is probably
There was a fight in this episode, right?
Yeah, between them.
Yeah, him and the black dude, the big black dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm black belt, nigga. Some shit like
was
that.
funny when he was fucking doing his shit. Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Oh, shit.
No, this one was
Yeah, and then
good.
the mom taking shots with the clerk.
She was like, he said, hey, I can't let you drive.
Yeah.
I
I even like
doing shots the whole time.
yeah. I even like the subtle shit. Like when he did hit the soda machine and the little thing from his uncle came out, the back, the little promo ad had dropped down.
It fell to the side.
And it was just like a
Yeah.
little sidebar, but then it
Yeah.
came back around when she was sitting there and she looked over and it was him. And I was just like, damn, that's cool or whatever. Because I forgot all about that OJ was his uncle from the first season.
Well, not OJ James. Well, it is OJ because
It's
It is
OJ,
OJ.
bro.
James' middle
It's
name.
James' middle name.
Yeah, it's OJ.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, yeah, it's creative.
It is a funny thing to do. All right, next is episode 2. This isn't called The Petting Zoo. And while on the road or just after the trip began, Vince intervenes in the ongoing beef between the mom, Anita, and the sister, Bree.
this was funny.
Landing the family at a sketchy roadside pit stop that he's caught between the roles of son, brother, and mediator. The majority of this episode was arguing in the car.
Yes.
Did this work for you guys?
Absolutely.
This was hilarious.
The mom was giving it to the sister.
Oh my God.
But I swear to God, when she popped the door, and Vince was like, "Man, you can't just leave my mom on the side of the road." And she was like, "I'm not gonna leave my mom on the side of the
I
road.
already knew it was coming.
I'm gonna beat her ass."
I knew that was
like,
coming. And then the mom was like, "What? Come on, again,
She
goddamn."
did. Oh my God.
And the way
was
she
so fucking
ran,
funny.
Right.
like she ran
Oh, that
this
shit was so funny.
like because she
Oh,
said, "Take me back to old school" or something like that.
All of
Man.
this worked for me.
Yeah, because she said she had just fought somebody else.
Right.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Just whooped his
She wanted some smoke.
It did make me want to go back and rewatch the first season because I couldn't figure out why they were fighting. I couldn't remember if I
That
had
some
missed
happened at
something.
the
At the cookout.
Obvious, yeah. Some happened at the gym.
But they never told
They
us.
never
I don't
showed
think.
it, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
It was something with the macaroni. I remember vaguely. It was something with the auntie macaroni and her
But
macaroni.
they made it seem like
see.
it was another incident.
Oh, yeah,
outside
that's
of that.
after that, yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember the macaroni incident though, where she was like mad because she said something about the macaroni.
I do remember that, but I think in the next episode they did explain that what they were fighting about. But I thought it was something we never actually saw.
Oh, well, she said that you didn't even call. You just left me to deal with them by
Yeah.
myself. You didn't show up as a
Bro,
dog.
and then
That's
she
it.
and then she said, "Well, write a letter, bitch."
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny as fuck
It's
too.
like,
She's
yo.
like, "You blocked me when the write a letter, bitch."
It's like,
She had some bars.
Hilarious.
Oh, she had
She was
bars.
good, man.
that shit has to be improv.
Yeah.
and
had
and the
bars.
sister was funny too. I mean, she had some
No, she
good
was
clapbacks,
good.
too.
Y'all remember her
I had
from
to look
Atlanta?
her up.
She was a girl in the car, like one of the final in the last season. With she was in a car. She was like one of the girlfriends of what's our boy name?
Paperboy.
Not Paperboy.
Not
Glover,
Ern.
Lakeith Stanfield,
No, motherfucker.
our boy.
Shit.
Lakeith
It's
Stanfield.
Lakeith Stanfield. Did you say Lakeith? I didn't hear you say Lakeith. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you say Lakeith. Yeah, Lakeith. Yeah, she was in the car with him and she was going off and shit.
I do remember that.
That's her.
Yeah.
It's one of the final episodes. I think it's the last episode actually.
I need to go
He
back. and
got
rewatch
out
it,
of the
man.
car or something. Yeah.
He got out of the car and shit. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
She's also in Abbott too. Abbott Elementary. Yeah, she's one of the parents.
They kept bringing up the reoccurring roles.
Yeah, they
of
said,
Abbott.
yeah.
That was hilarious too. I thought.
Yeah.
So that's why they were doing that then?
Yeah, because it was like
He's
two
more
other people
recent,
that played
Abbott.
in there.
I've never seen
Vince
it.
played in it, and there was another dude that stayed. He was like, "Man, them Abbott Administrative checks, they right."
Oh,
right?
that's funny.
He plays in it too.
But yeah, nah, this whole thing was good. The abortion jokes were funny. That shit was so low down, bro.
It was. He like that's, and then his little commentary like that's fucked up.
Oh shit, man, that was funny.
Yeah,
that was
all
good.
this was good.
I wasn't crazy about the gas station part though.
Oh, you're bugging.
Really?
Oh
Okay.
my god, that shit was so good.
What
It
did you
seemed
like about
extra
the
to me.
gas station part?
Oh man.
It just seemed a little too over the top for me in the gas station. I don't know. What did y'all like about the gas station?
I just thought it was funny.
When they were hiding from the dude, you talking about it like?
Yeah, it's like what?
After she ran him over. After he ran
Let's
him
go
over.
to
No, I
the
thought
run over
that part-
That was hilarious.
The runover part was funny. 'cause
She said,
yeah.
"Keep going, nigga."
right. She's like, I would have rolled over and made sure he went back.
That's why I would have pulled back and made sure I hit his ass.
She was so fucking good.
Oh, shit. But she was.
I was crying. It was like the first 3 episodes had for real laugh out loud.
Yeah, the car
moments.
scene was fucking great.
I cried when they hit dude, bro. She
Yeah.
was like,
Car
"Nigga,
scene
keep
was
going."
Right.
Then he started like, "You're not gonna go back." He was like, "Nope, we ran out of gas." And then the gas station just appeared out of nowhere.
And you saw the price of the gas?
Yeah, it was like
How much was it?
It was six sixty six.
Oh shit!
yeah.
It's
then-
corny, but it was still funny.
That's what I'm
to me.
saying. Like this part was just a little corny.
And the sister was like, "I ain't going in some Amunet gas station."
Right.
Disappeared out of fucking nowhere.
Right.
And then she said, "I'm not gonna stay in this car."
Right.
Yeah, all of that was good, but you said the gas station stuff was too over the top, like hiding, thinking the dude was a killer and stuff like that.
That was too much for me. That
And
was
they
too
ended
much
up
for me.
wanting. Did the payoff work though? It being a jerky business, they would just be like nice. Like he was like, "I'm sorry, I
that
hit
made
your
it
car
worse
with
for
my
me.
body."
Yeah, that made it worse for me.
And then the sister ended up bonding over it.
Yeah, talking about
Sister-in-law.
he was sexy or some shit. I was like, nah, that's
Oh,
too much.
that was funny.
What?
She looked.
You like that too?
I liked this whole episode.
I did, too.
I especially like when they found they're just making jerky, but then they imply that it's human jerky. Because that gets brought up multiple times throughout the episode. It keeps saying that there's a plot from the government to kill black people and make them into plant-based meats.
I saw that shit.
I was dying.
Yeah.
When dude brought it up on the next time, "Oh, you know about the plant-based meat?"
Oh my god, that shit was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
All right, so that was it. Again, like you said, they do. The sister and the mother get back to like having a good relationship, so that was pretty
And
good.
to
as far as
completely
that.
ignore events.
right to him going to the third wheel so much so.
Yeah, he was like, fuck, what did he say? I got the, what did he say at the end?
I got the sword or something.
I got the katana or some shit he said at the end.
All right, so that's it for episode 2. Episode 3 was entitled God's Will. Here, Vince arrived at his late uncle's mansion, emptier than expected. Following a will reading, he begins uncovering skeletons in the closet. His uncle, of course, left the house to him. So Vince has to stay there by himself. Mike, being a horror guy, what do you think about this episode? How they try to lean into this?
I'm actually trying to remember what happened in this one.
I
I know shit kept falling off the walls and breaking and stuff, but what was
OJ, he saw OJ leave out of the house. It was like a spirit. She
And
said
then
it
there was a
haunted.
white woman on the road that he ran into, tried to give him a mirror, and he said,
the
gonna need
homeless
it.
looking lady?
"Yeah,
You're going to need it because something going to pop up to the back of you, and of course it happened.
This one was okay. This was the one that like I said, I just don't really even remember a lot of what happened in this episode.
this was my least favorite episode.
Yeah,
right.
except
Nothing really happened.
It started to decline for me.
Yeah. Well, because even the guy was smoking crack or whatever. And
Oh no, that was funny. Wait, that's right. That was funny. You didn't like that part?
I didn't think it was all that funny. Why'd you think it was funny?
Because it reminded me of Spike.
What? Oh shit!
What part of it?
Because the guy said he was from Nashville.
He did say that, didn't he?
He said it was from Nashville.
I'm joking. Did he
Oh,
really say that?
okay.
Maybe he did, but he was smoking crack in the car.
yeah.
And I thought of Spike as because
Oh, yeah, talking about the lawyer.
Yeah.
because B had just put that shit in there about the crack smoking, and I was like, "This is what Spike was talking about. This dude smoking crack, and he's trying to
Because
sell a
he's in
house."
the car and then the white woman pulled
Okay,
up her.
this one was still kind of funny.
Funny to me when that white lady walked up and pulled her shirt up and showed the gun.
Yeah.
that was hilarious.
And I'm
And
like,
the kid was like,
The kid did that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the kid did that.
he didn't say it was in Nashville. I thought that was heroin or something he was smoking, like shrooms. I didn't think that was crack.
Bro, he
"Oh, I
was,
assumed it was crack. Maybe it
Because
was
of the
it
whole
was in a
technique.
yeah.
'cause
I
you
thought
guys
it was
use
crack too.
It was
nah,
in aluminum
you had to
foil.
use aluminum foil, and then that
That's
ain't
a crack thing, right?
That's definitely a crack thing.
I didn't think it was shrooms. He was on something.
Not shrooms.
You don't
I thought
smoke shrooms
No,
anyway.
yeah, because it'll.
Well, what'd you say?
I thought it was like acid or heroin.
Bro, I thought
I've
he had
seen
a pipe,
crack.
bro.
Now I've seen people smoke heroin like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm
So
just saying.
that's
I
what I
just
thought
know
it
I saw a
was.
pipe.
But smoking heroin is not popular enough to where they put that in the show.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Thought it
that
was
dude was
crack.
smoking because he had like the little marks on his face that you get from smoking crack. You know.
No, I don't know.
Because they were like, "What's wrong?"
And I
with
thought
him?
it was like meth. I thought it was
Oh,
either
maybe it's meth.
It
Spike.
could've been
Because they
Maybe
smoke
it's
meth on
Could've
Breaking
been
Bad.
meth.
They smell, and that makes you hallucinate too.
You're probably right.
Yeah,
Maybe
because
it was-
because they had the
Seen
little.
him turn
and I
into the
guess
bears.
'cause I was like, why do they have this weird kind of fishbowl shot or whatever? I was like, why did you do
Oh,
that?
that's what else they did.
Yeah.
The, wide angle shot.
Yeah, but then they turned him into the animated character, so I guess that's
I
probably
was
why they did it.
crying.
was
I love
still
the family's reaction to it too. They was like, "Nah, we got to see what's up with him."
Yeah.
They falling in outside.
Yeah, and then
This
he
one
got
was
hit.
still kind of funny in that one. Yeah, this was the last time I
yeah,
feel like I
yeah.
laughed out loud.
Yeah, like I said, it still had its lore. Like
Yeah.
it still kept it. It just I kept feeling like something else was missing.
And they
And the mama really carried the shit.
Yeah, his uncle asked for some money, and then he said, "You got to invest back into the community," or something like that. What did he say? Something like that. Recycle them dollars or something. I forgot what exactly he said, but. And then I guess the homeless woman, he was like, "Yeah, you know, you need to go get out of here. It's not safe for you." And she was like, "It's not safe for you."
Did y'all like how they tried to reenact the OJ chase with Vince being in the car? Was that funny?
Only when the mama came on and said, told him to keep going or run.
That wasn't the reenact part. That was the actual moment. They were trying to say that they had a baby in there the whole time.
Yeah, Vince
doing
was
the
in the
chase. Yeah, Vince was in the car. I thought that was interesting.
I thought it was
saying that he
hilarious.
was in the car because you don't know who else was in that fucking car. It could have been a baby in that fucking car.
Oh man, I thought that was funny.
Or whatever. But so I did like that. Yeah, because I don't think it was a reenactment. I think it just was
Their
the real
version
time.
of it.
Their version
Yeah.
of what happened.
Yeah, and you know the commentary between the homeless woman and Vince, you know, about OJ, and you know, kind of.
Did those moments work? Because he did them throughout. He did about the music industry. He did
I
about
do
the
like
black
those
elite.
moments.
Like he take time to put those in there. I thought those stood out. They were good.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. And it was the only part that I kind of liked, you know, in this episode because it was just him chasing OJ, you know. So
Yeah, other than lawyers, that was it for me. All right, episode 4, venturing further into the elite social club world that his uncle had access to, Vince makes a delivery to the club and encounters people in settings he doesn't belong to. A familiar face, though, offers no help, isolating him even further. Mike, Black King. What'd you think about this?
this one.
What'd you think about this, Black King?
This one was good. Because I was like, what the fuck are we doing with this? What?
Atlanta had an episode like this too.
They
though.
did.
Why you gotta do that? You just trying to shit on Vince.
I'm
dog.
not. I'm just trying to. Yeah. You don't want to say it was like Atlanta.
I did, but I didn't have to be. I wasn't like, hey man,
This
they
one in
copying
particular
shit.
really was.
Damn,
It just
it's
was.
fucked up, man. Vince gonna see about you. In
What did
I
you
don't
not
wanna
like
see-
about it?
Huh?
Oh, you said it was just like Atlanta.
Yeah,
he said
because
he's
you remember
fighting Atlanta. That's what
it,
he's saying.
it was like this one in particular was very much like that episode in Atlanta when they went to the elite black elitist place.
I want to get more details. He said the Vince Staples show is not Atlanta.
Yeah,
That's fucked up, man.
Nah. But I like his version of it though.
Yeah, I thought it was
but
good.
I'll let Mike go. I'll give my commentary on it after Mike.
You already did.
No, I got more to say.
Damn,
especially
bro.
about this one. Not in a negative way. Not in a negative way. Not in a negative way. I was gonna say what I liked about it. I just got the negative out the way.
I like this one, man. I thought the whole game was funny. They killed Massa. I thought this whole episode was funny as shit. But again, I just kept, because I was watching it late, so I kept thinking, am I falling asleep? Because when he showed up with his face all beat up, I was like, okay, what did I miss? And I guess I didn't miss anything because they never really.
That was between him and the producer dude, I believe.
We forgot to mention Lou was in. Was Lou was in this one?
Who's Lou?
Lou from Power.
We ain't
Lou
got
was-
there yet. We ain't got there yet. It's
Oh
the
yeah, we
next.
ain't got that yet.
That's the next episode.
Yes, the next.
Okay, yeah.
But wait, what the fight with the producer? I thought was the episode.
But that's where the bruise came from.
He's had the.
But did he have it in the previous episode? He did.
He got beat up the first one. It through
Yeah,
the
it was
whole
with him
shit.
the whole
That was
shit.
that was
I
the
did
look.
not notice it. So the whole episode where he was at the house that he had
Yeah.
bought, he
Nah,
had
I
that.
thought he got-
I don't think he did. Y'all.
He got.
Oh no, he got hit with the trophy. At the
Yeah.
house,
Yeah,
he got
that's
hit
right.
with the
That's right.
trophy.
You right.
But we
when he
didn't
got
see
knocked.
it.
No, we didn't see it, but
Dude
we
came
saw
up
dude
behind
came
him.
and hit him.
And that's why you should have had the mirror.
Yeah, he said, "Watch out,
Yeah.
something."
So by the
And
time
that's
he
where
got
the
to the
bruise came
house,
from.
I must
he
have
was beat
missed
up.
that part. I
Yeah.
must have missed
Yeah.
that part because I don't remember seeing that.
No, yeah, we didn't see him actually get beat up. He just saw. We know he got hit.
It cut off
Okay.
when he popped up.
When he
behind.
yeah,
popped-
somebody
got it.
robbed the house or something.
Yeah,
But nah, this episode was fucking funny. All the My King shit and
Black King.
Black King. Yeah. This one was good.
Did you like this one, Ken?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I did. It was weird. I didn't was really trying to put together like what was he trying to say, what was he doing, or he was just being weird for the sake of being weird. Like the My King stuff, all that stuff with all these white people, and he's like confused. He's like, what is going on? And when that motherfucker walked in, it was like, oh, here go Massa. That shit, bro. That shit was funny. They're like, oh, they killed Massa. Clearly, he was the one that did it, and he just knew everybody. And they just like, and then then he was like, he said, he's like, oh, y'all niggas are weird, and he was like, we don't use that word around. He was like, because you can't.
Because you can't.
right, right.
Raw, what'd you think?
No, yeah, this one was good. It was a little deeper for me though, cause like,
Damn.
no, I feel like this is one of the because this one like the mid episode, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he wanted this one to be deeper, and I know I keep comparing it to Atlanta, but I do think he did it in his own unique way about like just being in the black elite, right? And I think that you could tell that story with an OJ. Like he even made reference to, you know what I'm saying, like how this is like the Rock Nation brunch, and this is just that's what they try to be. They try to be this social club, but they're not quite what this was or whatever. So tying that to OJ, the story of OJ that Jay did about like, yeah, you are accepted by these white people, but at the end of the day, you still a nigga.
Right.
And I feel like that's what they were trying to communicate in this one. Like, nah, you know, we'll call you Black King, we'll do all this shit, but nah, you can't leave this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you still a nigga at the end of the day. And that's which is why they still was trying to harm him, still trying to kill him. And I was just like, yeah, that, you know, I like how he tried to tell that story or whatever and make them feel comfortable so they'll stay in that bubble of elitism, like, or the whole bubble of like we just talked about on Is the Mic Still On about black capitalists and stuff like that, and don't really give back to their community because they're too busy trying to be part of the Rock Nation brunches and these type of elitist social clubs. And I thought that was really good commentary on people like that or whatever. And that's probably why they just want to be part of this club. They're not worried about everybody else outside of this, and so they just stay in this bubble.
I agree with that. And I love how adamant Vince was. I don't want to be.
I
here.
don't want to be
Y'all
part
are
of this
kidnapped.
club.
I'm trying to leave. I don't want
Right.
nothing to do with this because even though I'm famous or whatever it may be.
Yeah, he
And
said,
all
like-
the people on the walls
Yeah.
too.
He's like, yo, so you've been here for weeks? He like he was just like, wait, so
Yeah,
yeah,
how
you
long
been
you
here?
been
How
here?
long you been here?
Hours, days.
No, he said weeks. So you know, you think about these like
Yeah.
you know people that we just like I said we just talked
Time
about
of the
it.
10th.
Yeah, I think dude on Abbott Elementary right there too.
Yeah, he is too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he is too. What
He
you was
made
talking
the
about?
joke.
Yeah, ever since them checks, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm part of the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of the club now.
Lou was in this one.
Yeah, I was gonna get to it when he went through the
Okay.
book. Would y'all had gone through that bookcase?
The bookcase.
The bookcase opened when he pulled it, and that's where he ran into Lou.
Oh, he didn't want to though.
No, he didn't want to. He tried to get out.
They forced him into
Yeah.
going into that room, but he didn't want to. He tried to find another way out,
And
but
then
they
this
kept
is
forcing him.
this is where him and Lou bounced the conspiracy theories off of each other.
Yeah, cause what did Lou say?
But Lou was woke, but he was still stuck
Yeah,
in that.
I thought that was Ray
void.
J at first.
And he was kind of like,
don't
Because
know why I
Lou,
thought it was
Lou,
Ray
you could argue was like in between,
Right.
both. You know, but even he didn't want to leave because he was about to watch a double feature of Sister Act or whatever it was.
So for context, the reason why I thought it was Ray J, Vince always jokingly says
Ray J
Ray
is
J
like
is
the-
always
yeah.
around for every key
Yeah.
moment in Black
He does say
history.
that.
That's
So
funny.
I thought he was gonna play onto that joke that he always
Ray
does.
J has to be on the show at some point.
At some point he got to.
Yeah, but now I like this one a lot for those reasons. It was a lot. It was like one of the deeper episodes.
Do y'all know how to play bid twist?
I did at one point.
Yeah.
But Spades just trumps it for me.
I'm surprised they went with Bid Wiz and not Spade.
Not Spades. I
Because
thought that's
Bid
what they
Wiz
were
is
gonna-
like the old black game. Like
Oh.
Yeah.
Spades overtook Bid Wiz. Bid Wiz was the game. Like
Okay.
every old, you know this.
I
right?
know, I know,
Every old
but I
person
just-
played Bid Wiz, but Spades became the game. So I like that they use Bid Wiz like instead of Spades because
like-
Spades is just too on the nose.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, that.
He was like, get the fuck off my table.
fuck off,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of my seat.
Mad as hell.
Fuck
man.
off my
He
table.
said, thank you for your service or something like that.
Bid Wiz, Spades would have been too easy.
Yeah, and then the commentary about the war, I thought that was really good. So he was
That
like,
was
"Oh, you on
good.
vacation? You was on vacation?
That
over
was
there?"
fucked up though.
Which
That
war?
was
Which
fucked
war
up.
were they
That
talking
was
about?
fucked up. Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
He's like, I mean,
Wow.
y'all really didn't do nothing over there. He was-
That was fucked up,
It
man.
was.
That was fucked up.
Was he wrong?
It was some Vince
he's not
Staples type
wrong, but
shit too, though.
Well, it's wrong, but it's not wrong.
I saw
Because they are on high alert at all times.
yeah,
because
just
didn't they
not
say that about the Desert Storm 2 war?
It's the same thing,
Is it?
isn't it? Isn't that what we were talking about?
No, I think
said-
that one
they
was
said
different.
Afghanistan.
I think there was actual
that
fighting
was
in that
before-
He
one.
Yeah.
said, "Okay, sorry."
yeah. He said,
Yeah.
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan was after.
I think
like,
that's the Bush
9/11.
one.
yeah,
Afghanistan, yeah. Desert Storm was when we were.
I was thinking Desert Storm the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh,
When-
I saw that on something else. What else did we watch when they was talking about Desert Storm wasn't a real war?
Nah, but that was real in high
But
school.
somebody else said it though, in another movie or show.
yeah,
It was
he's
just
right.
like Desert
I
Storm.
remember the commentary on that.
I kind of do too.
It was
I
like
think
y'all
that's
didn't
why
really
I
do
thought
nothing
It was
over
Desert
there.
Storm.
Yeah,
I thought they were real fighting. Am I thinking about the Kuwait?
Well, they were
They
all,
were.
they were
They
all
are.
real
Yeah.
fighting, but I think they're implying that they weren't real wars because it's just some shit America just kind of trumped
Right.
up.
Oh, I thought when he was talking about the Afghanistan war, he was saying that there weren't actually any firefights.
That's what he meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in the Desert Storm and the other ones, they were actually like firefights, like live rounds.
I'm confused then. If he's talking about right after 9/11, they did go over there and kill people. So why would he? I didn't take that that's what he was implying. I thought he was implying that it was a bullshit war.
That's what I
That's
thought
what
he
he-
was implying.
But there were firefights there.
I thought there was one where they just was basically over there just occupying the place, not really doing shit.
Yeah, but they had to. But how do you occupy? You kill people first.
yeah. They're just not talking about that part.
Unless I misunderstood the entire fucking context of this.
I think that's what
discussion.
he was saying.
Maybe I missed. I don't know.
He's like, y'all really didn't do shit over there. But
Right. I thought he was like, oh, y'all just went over there and just fucking killed a bunch of people and just took over their land. You didn't really fight.
that's what he was saying. I
I
thought.
see. I didn't take it that way. I thought they were just over there just cause.
I mean, they were, but I'm saying they.
But
saw
not
they-
there were any shooting. Like there were any, like you're taking rounds from like enemies
Enemy
from the
forces.
actual enemy. That's what I took it as.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What y'all think
if Rob
about?
wasn't insulting the man so much, we could ask Vince.
Stop
but,
it.
you know.
I am not insulting
What y'all think about the fight scene?
the fight scene.
Which fight?
There was a
scene?
fight scene at the end of
Yeah, it was another fight by Vince when it was I think it was violence in every one
It was. Who
of
did he?
these because the white guy tried. He was asking how to get
Oh,
out.
yeah.
And the white guy tried to stop him, then he punched him, and then he just kept whooping
That
the
shit
white
was
guy's
dope.
ass.
That shit was
And
dope.
then he got out.
He was trying to be nice and shit.
It was like which way he would go, and he was like this
He's
way,
like,
and
motherfucker.
he went the other
He
way.
Snuck his ass.
Yeah, because he told him the wrong way to get out. He was sending him back in. I think Vince.
He's like, oh yeah, it's right
That's
there.
not
Make
left,
enough.
my king.
Yeah, it gave me some Shining vibes too. With how
They try. I think that's what they
always-
tried to do. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, this was
This one was good. This episode was good. I wanted to go back and watch this one.
All right. Then we move to the penultimate episode, Mr. Baldwin. Vince is the unwilling guest of honor at a twisted dinner party. We talked about him, right? The episode likely escalates his discomfort in elite settings while forcing him to perform or represent. I'll start with, did y'all laugh out loud when y'all found out the soup maker name was Steve Harvey? That was hilarious to me.
Wow. I missed the name, but I didn't think it was important.
That was hilarious to me.
Damn.
Because then the comedy was like, everybody wear the Steve Harvey suits. Like, he too.
Yeah.
But it's a
Wow.
complete opposite, though.
That one was a little on the nose for me.
I
Like,
thought
all
that
right.
was great, man. I thought that was really, really good.
Damn.
And then his mom mentioned Steve Harvey suits too later on because she was like, the uncle need to be buried in a white Steve Harvey suit. I thought that was hilarious, bro. All right, so this one is mostly about the game. What story do y'all think they were trying to tell? What narrative they were trying to push with the game and Vince figuring all of it out? Essentially being the smartest nigga in the room.
The Massa game.
Yep.
I'm not sure. I found it funny, but I'm not all the way sure with what message he was trying to push. See, well, since Rod already introduced the whole Atlanta thing, Atlanta didn't confuse me quite as much as Vince's show does. I feel like even with the weirder Atlanta shows, I can walk away and be like, well, I get what they were getting at. This one, I still found it funny, but I'm hoping y'all can shed some light on what it meant.
Which one? This is when they were playing
The
like
dinner game.
The dinner game.
Murder mystery.
Where Massa kept getting
So he
killed.
didn't get out on the last one when he was beating the dude up. He never got on that one.
Now they found the lady came out of nowhere and like knocked
And he
him
woke
out.
up and,
he
Yeah,
woke
he
up,
got
and this is
in
where
the
he
soup
was.
place, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because he thought she was trying to make sexual advances at him.
Yeah.
That was funny too.
Yeah. Well, this okay. So I
like,
I
"It's a sex
combined
thing?"
2 episodes. Then.
Yeah.
This is where I feel like they were trying to do the commentary of like you still a nigga. Like we're not gonna let you out of here.
Yeah.
This is where I got that part from because they were so they loved OJ, and as much as OJ thought he was accepted by this culture, they didn't respect him for real.
I got you on that part, but what did the Massa stuff mean? Like the whole game of like Massa's dying and Vince has to figure out who it is that killed him. I didn't really get the message there.
The murder mystery.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know the murder. I don't know about that one.
Because it was all white people, and Massa was obviously white. So I was just like, I don't really get it.
I took that like when you're in corporate America and you do a presentation being a black man or you do something and how you're so articulate and you like being that person where they
I feel that.
always
Okay.
underestimate.
I
And
get
then
you.
you have that one person who tried to like the master was like, I knew he could do it. I knew like
Because they
look at-
weren't really expecting Vince to
Right,
be the one that figured it all
exactly.
out. Got
Right.
you.
And they all
Okay.
were
That's good.
people that had some sort of hold on something. Like one person was the president of this type of corporation, and the lady was like a very somebody
She
that
was a surgeon
controlled.
or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's just like so. It was a room full of those people.
Yeah, I get it now. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, they weren't
Cool.
expecting him to be as bright as he was.
That,
You
yeah.
know that motherfucker stinky booty or something like that. The guy had rectal cancer or something.
Oh yeah. That shit was crazy.
That was foul. That was dirty as hell.
Man, yeah. That makes this episode a lot more interesting because I could not figure out what they meant. It always reminds me. Remember that chick Barbara that we used to work with, the boss that was Anthony Brady's like
Yes.
something. She said that shit to me after presenting in a meeting one day. She was like, "Oh my God, you were just so articulate." I remember telling Adam, I was like, "What did you expect? Like I'm a dabba dabba missing ma'am? What the fuck? Are you serious?"
I think that's what
She
they were
liked
playing
Ken.
on.
Oh, she probably
Did
wanted that
Barbara like you?
Mandingo.
No,
Barbara didn't like you.
no.
I feel like I remember him saying that before too, because I think you lying.
I thought Barbara liked you.
Either he joked about it before and it just stuck in my brain, but I kind of remember that too.
She like some black dude. I don't know who it was.
Oh
but
well, she used to be on me a lot. You're,
Was it
we're
you
talking, about,
then?
we're talking about the same Barbara.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Anthony
the same
Brady's
Barbara.
Barbara.
Yes.
yeah, she
She
was
like-
all over. But I feel like I remember there being something about you too.
thought it was kid. The other chick didn't like you, but I thought Barbara liked you though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was another one that
she didn't
didn't.
think Ken was articulate enough.
That's funny.
It was one that didn't though. But yeah, I thought Barbara did though. Barbara was funny.
Shit.
Anything
I mean,
else
she
from
wasn't
episode 5?
shit, but she was funny.
Right.
Anything else from episode 5?
You know, I think just as a whole, this episode or the 2 episodes is really indicative of Vince. It tells Vince's story. about him not playing the game.
Yes.
Just in general. You listen to all his interviews. He's very open about what goes on with the industry, corporate, et cetera, et cetera. And this was him rejecting all of that, and not, succumbing to it, and then using horror as a way to portray it as well, So it's kind of dope what he's doing. It's like these are horror stories. You look at black people being ripped off historically in the music industry, that's what people say. That's horrifying. That's horrible that happened, et cetera, et cetera. So,
Agreed.
See, I thought that same thing that you thought about the him not wanting to play the game. But then when the Massa stuff just kept throwing me off, so I was like, okay, the Massa stuff doesn't fit. But I thought they were making a commentary of like, oh, Vince has figured out the game, so he doesn't want to play it because he already knows how this is going to play out for him. But it was just the Massa stuff just kept throwing me off. I just didn't get it.
I think it was just like, because it was very, very direct. Like, his name is Massa. So it's almost maybe he just wanted to make sure that for some folks, it's like, we want you to understand explicitly, like, the guy at the table is Massa.
Right.
And we want you guys to, I wanted to be very direct.
Right.
Because I was like, dang, bro, he's very clear about who this
About
guy
who
is.
yeah.
So, and sometimes I'm with you, like, his stuff isn't very clear and direct. But when Massa was like, oh, dang, you want people to know that this is Massa and how this relates to everything that's in that room. Because everybody's oblivious.
Right.
They're sitting around talking to each other, and they've all basically conceded. They made it. They're out of this environment. They're in this whole world that has this kind of glowing hue on it when you're in there. And then there are people that know that the game is fucked up, but they won't leave it. And that was Lou. Lou kind of in this sort of purgatory world, but he's still sitting there watching this form of entertainment, and that's going to keep him around.
Yeah.
Like a honeypot.
And the last thing that I took from it was like it being an all-white board, since Vince pointed that out, an all-white board to an elite black society.
Right.
Like these are the people that are making the decisions and they're picking, but
And pretending that they love black
Right.
culture, calling you Black King and My King and all that shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
exactly.
That's why I combined the two. But he didn't even eat the food or something like that, right? He just
Right, because he said it
refused
was
the food.
something was poison the wine or something like that.
Yeah, he didn't eat the food. Yeah, he pretty much covered it.
All right, episode 6. We get to the end. Uncle James is dead. They went full on this episode with the ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Chaos erupts. Anita and Bree try to deal with church ceremony issues. Vince hit roadblocks while delivering the eulogy. And the episode brings the season's arc to a full circle: death, grief, legacy, and how one moves on. Ken, did you like the ridiculousness of this episode?
Well, I think Vince in a shootout with them trying to bring him back or upset that he escaped, it's kind of clear what he was trying to imply there. That, you can't get out, or you're not supposed to get out. You're supposed to be part of the society. So, but it was that very, very over the top. Again, I think that I think all three of them were actually good in this one.
Yeah.
The sister and the mom, talking, and when Vince showed up, she was like, nigga, like what, just clowning him for how he was. Vince getting up and cussing everybody out, and telling his uncle to stop asking for money. He said, you
Shit
started
don't never
17.
That was funny.
Shit don't never work, nigga.
Right.
Oh, man.
Even the ice cream truck.
Yeah, like who fails at an ice cream truck? But nah, it was by this point I think the strength of the season were in like some of the previous episodes. The previous one, like episode 5, and then for me episode 2. So at this point, it's like, how do you wrap all this up? Them losing the body,
That was hilarious.
but still, I was just glad the mama and sister were back because they were still cutting up.
Yes.
Again in this one.
Right, what'd you think about the funeral?
I like the eulogy. Yeah, the other stuff was a little too ridiculous for me. But I get it, the over the top. I mean, it's an exaggerated version of are some of the things that happen in the industry, the culture, or whatever. So I get what he was doing with that just creatively, but for me, I don't know. I just don't feel like I needed all the extra stuff. Like I feel like you could have did a little subtler. Like
I have a question for you after I get Mike's
okay,
opinion on it.
but as far as the eulogy and stuff, I like how he delivered that. That was probably the most powerful thing about this particular episode because it kind of wrapped everything up. And then how he came at like the whole family. And I like how he said, "I love you, sis." That's all he had to say. And she's like, "I know that's right."
That was funny.
I really like that moment because I feel like that's how he probably really is with his sister or
Thanks.
sibling or something like that. Like, look, man, ain't nothing you can do that. You know what I'm saying? I love you or whatever. So I did like that. And his mother, right? His mother's, he's like, look, you are extra, but at the end of the day, you always right. And if you think about it, she usually is always right. No matter how ridiculous it may sound, how extra it is, she be right. Like she just stand on her shit.
Facts.
And I like how he pointed that out. Cause we watched we said it ourselves, the whole series of her just doing some crazy, cursing out people, saying what was right, saying her feelings, and that's how old people be. Like they say with their chest, they say shit. So I like how he pointed that out. Like, look, you might seem crazy, but was she wrong? You know what I'm saying?
She was kind of wrong.
He said,
Which one she was wrong
your
about?
breathing.
What was she wrong about?
The car episode. She was kind of wrong.
How?
The way she was going off on that dude about the Mini Cooper and all that. She was kind of wrong.
No, she was just like,
She didn't want no EV car.
I didn't want to know how the fuck y'all get rid of this shit.
Y'all
Like,
didn't tell me on the
no, it was-
website it wasn't no EV car.
It was after that. When
What she did after?
Wasn't it like they were trying to give her a certain car and she was like acting a fool
The
about
Mini
it?
Cooper.
The Mini Cooper,
didn't
right.
want
Those
it,
aren't
yeah.
EVs.
They're not. She didn't want an EV, but
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But as you see, they had one. She tried to play them and say that
Okay.
they didn't.
But they didn't have the exact model she wanted.
Right, and she was bugging out about
Yeah,
that.
she wanted a specific model.
Right.
Yeah, I get you, but I think they were advertising something else and they didn't have it. Oh yeah, they were. They said they were advertising like, no, y'all on the site it said y'all had this car. Now I'm here. Y'all saying some bullshit. Same thing with the funeral shit. She was cursing that motherfucker out, but you lost my fucking
Yeah, you lost my
uncle,
brother.
so I'm going off.
She was like, what she asked him, do you value your life or something like that?
That was funny too.
Yeah, she was just a
So,
mean
dude.
lady. I mean, but she wasn't wrong when you look back at it. It's as extreme as she was.
Right.
I don't think she was wrong.
Okay.
You know, so I thought that was interesting that he pointed that out.
No,
She
you're
told
right.
dude what?
When?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask.
Oh, she told dude, you better order 2 caskets. 'Cause your ass going in the
She
other
had the
one.
bars this
She
whole
did, man.
God.
She did. I thought the most interesting part about the when he got up and gave his speech, where he was like, Uncle James, I never wanted to be like you. And then that ties into
Oh yes,
The
yes.
previous
It
episode.
made me know what not to be.
Yeah.
know what not to
I
be.
thought that was a good line.
That was a good line. Like I love you, but you also made me know what not to be. And oh yeah, he said about the husband. He's like, man, stop that shit, man. You ass get popped. Whatever. I thought that shit was gay. Fucking the way he said that to him. But nah, I really like the eulogy part of this one.
That was good.
I really like that.
It was a good way to end the
Yeah,
show, I thought.
it was.
Got any thoughts on the funeral?
Nah, nothing y'all haven't already said. I thought it was really good. It was a good way to end it. But when it was over, I was a little bit like, all right, so what was the point of this whole season? But
It was on some Seinfeld type shit, in my opinion. Just like
I'll
nothing.
take your word for it.
Episode-
Yeah, I don't know what
it
that
wasn't.
mean.
I mean, it wasn't
I
really
wouldn't
going
mind.
anywhere.
Nah.
It was just like,
Is Seinfeld? And is he Seinfeld?
yeah, he's Seinfeld.
in that show?
He's the comedian. He plays the comedian in Seinfeld in the show. But like, there's generally you get these wild, ridiculous things that happen in an episode, but there's no overall arching point. Like the season doesn't go really anywhere. Just pointing lights and different things and commentary on perspectives that different people
And
have.
see, I think he does have a point in this. I just don't know exactly what it is. I picked up on some of the the themes and things, but is there an overarching point?
I don't think from a plot standpoint.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
only what I'm speaking of. There are messages in here.
Yes,
and he
that's
got
what I'm
points to
saying.
those messages. But from a plot standpoint, it's just you're observing a day in the life of an exaggerated version of me.
right.
Is it like how people deal with grief and people
think that's
grieve
part of it.
different type of
That-
thing? The whole
definitely.
Kendrick thing.
I think for the last episode, which I want to ask you in the room as well, like there's a commentary that it doesn't matter what men are going through, we expect it to show up. And I think the exaggerated shootouts, gunfights were that version of this for him. Nigga, we don't care what happened. You better get to this funeral. And even them calling on the phone, no one ever asked, like, bro, what the
going
fuck is
on?
going
Like, are
on?
you okay?
No one
The
ever
sister
asked, were
did.
you okay?
Yeah.
But it was on some, why is it loud? You can't hear me talking to you. Not I really care
Right.
about what's going on.
Right.
It's just like, what's all that noise? I ain't able to get to say what I want to say
That's
because
how
you
I
got
read it,
so
too.
much stuff going on in the
Yep.
background.
Yep.
Well,
So
she
I-
eventually got to what Ken's saying though, and he hung up.
Yeah,
So maybe he just didn't
call
hear it.
disconnect.
He didn't hear it. The
Oh,
call
okay.
disconnected. She got serious, but he didn't even get a chance to.
Oh, when she was like, "Yeah, how are you dealing
She was
with
like, no,
everything?"
she was
Oh,
serious.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
She was actually serious at that
y'all
point.
are right.
And
And
I
I
think-
you know what? I'm fucked up.
Y'all are
How
right.
are you doing or whatever? Da, 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 da. What's going on with you?
And he didn't respond.
He didn't respond.
And I
don't
think
think he
that's the
heard it. I think he was
commentary.
already
Yeah, he
hanging
was
up.
already hanging
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I think that was the commentary for that whole ridiculous last episode, is in the sense of like, it don't matter, bro. You still got to show up and be there because your family expects you to.
I think it's funny that until y'all brought it back up, I didn't really register it like that either.
Yeah, I mean, he makes you think. He makes you think. Like I said,
Makes you
it's
think about Atlanta. That's what you said.
that's what you started off with, man. He tried to put it. He tried to spin it on me, kid. You
I don't think
started
he
off-
would take that as a diss, though. I think that would be a compliment.
He knows
He's
Because it's his
inspired.
version.
He
Yeah.
definitely
It's his
inspired
version
by
of it. It's
Yeah,
not
his-
like a complete copy
Exactly.
He
ripoff.
mentioned on Twitter something about Twin Peaks meets something.
That's what this felt like. Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
he said that, but yeah, this definitely felt like Twin Peaks version of Atlanta.
Interesting. I don't know what Twin Peaks is. What I don't know the.
It's a David Lynch show
Oh, okay.
that's very bizarre and weird, like this. So that actually puts things in context because Twin Peaks didn't really have much of a fucking plot either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I like it though.
All right. Any other takeaways from the Vince Staples show?
I'm curious to see if he does a third one.
I would
A
be
third
here for
season.
it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I definitely would be here for it.
He needs a movie though.
Yeah.
This was definitely felt like one.
Well,
Well, the runtime
I
was
guess it
about-
was.
True.
Runtime is a movie.
Was
Nah,
it on
true.
y'all?
That's true.
That's what the thing that surprised me though. They were pumping the first season. I had to like type this in. Did you have to type it
Facts.
in?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I had to find it,
Surprised
too.
by
Yep.
that.
That
It wasn't
was
on
crazy.
anything when
Yeah.
you fucking go straight to Netflix.
Yeah,
It
you
was
had to
nowhere.
find it.
I was super surprised by that.
crazy.
Be funny if he told them to do that.
Well,
Like,
no,
if
he
that's
was-
part
would.
of. I don't know either, but if that was like part of the show, I don't know. That's
Part of the narrative was though he wanted more episodes in that first season, but Netflix would only do the short bids because they said that's all they're doing now. So it may be a little bit to that as to where he kind of maybe got some little beef with them or something.
He's definitely tweeting about it and promoting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all hadn't said that we were doing this, I wouldn't have
would've
known this
forgot.
was out
I would have forgot.
because nothing
It
was
wasn't
on.
anywhere. Top TV shows. You got literally had to type in the Vince Staples show.
Oh, so two tweets. I'll read the Twin Peaks thing, but the first one I just saw 6 days ago. He said, as you could tell, the marketing budget is smaller than the show budget. So please make sure to share amongst your friend group. And then he said, when it was, he
that's
said
crazy.
season 2 airing, blah, 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 blah. Find it in the clearance aisle. I thought that was funny. That
See,
was a tweet.
so he knows.
Yeah.
That's fucked up on Netflix's part.
It is.
Yeah, and then the other, I'll just read the Twin Peaks. The streets are saying season 2 of the Vince Staples show is the new Twin Peaks, and by the streets I mean me. So yeah,
I could see him going
Interesting.
for that.
That's fucked up if Netflix. I mean, y'all got money. You couldn't do a couple of promos for this show. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Agreed.
Yeah. Because it's a Netflix special, right?
Yeah, this is it's
It's,
exclusive.
yeah, specifically for Netflix.
So I would be interested in now you saying that to season 3 because it don't seem like Netflix is here for it.
No, I hope it does well. It seemed to be getting decent reviews. Whatever.
All right. Well, speaking of decent reviews, that is our review of the Vince Staples show for season 2, Netflix original. Type it in if you don't see it, man. Make sure you watch it though. It's a good hang.
Come on the show, man. You know, talk
Yeah,
about
Vince,
the movie.
come talk about the movie, man.
I mean the show. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the series.
Show. All right, we out. Peace.